Here's an example of how to solve a mixed number divided by a fraction. This is the answer to number 1 on your summer review sheet. First thing you're going to do is you cannot divide anything or multiply anything unless you have an improper fraction in this case. So I can't have a whole number and a fraction together. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into an improper fraction. 4 times 20 is 80, and 80 plus 7 is 87. So I'm left with 87/20. And then I have 3/5, but I need to use the reciprocal of 3/5, so the reciprocal is 5/3. And I have to turn that division sign into a multiplication sign. Now I can go ahead and begin solving my problem. I'm going to start with cross-simplifying. Do I have to cross-simplify? No, but again, it makes your job a lot easier in the end, especially when you're dealing with such large numbers. So I'm going to do the 5 and the 20. I'm going to cross-simplify that first. I know that the 5 and the 20 have common factors, and it happens to be a 5. 5 divided by 5, and then we could do 20 divided by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Now I'm going to cross-simplify the 87 and the 3. It's hard to tell that they can have the same factor in common, but using my divisibility rule, I know that 3 can go into 87. If you can remember our divisibility rules, if I have 87, if I add these two numbers, and this happens to be 15, and 15 is a factor of 3, then 87 is also divisible by 3. Alright, so 3 divided by 3 is 1. 87 divided by 3, I did this work ahead of time, is 29. So what am I left with? 29 times 1 is 29, and 4 times 1 is 4. Now we can't leave the problem like this because it's an improper fraction, so now I'm going to turn it into a mixed number. Put the 29 in the division hut. How many 4s are in 29? There are 7. 7 times 4 is 28. The remainder of 1, and I can't leave it as a remainder of 1 because I'm working with fractions, so it has to be 7 and 1/4, and the 4 is your denominator. So the answer is 7 and 1/4.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.